are you guys?
Hello.
This is weird. Hello?
We are here at Cash Days at the Hill at KD Dragway. Got the Falcon.
Old Falcon.
Falcon.
Oh, reliable.
We got the stick shift Maniacs.
Hi.
We've even got Mike Lane at Lane Motorsports Fabrication.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I think he was the least awkward one on camera out of this.
Anyways, it is Friday night, which means we're running 26's and run what you brought.
You gonna win the wheelie contest this year?
Well, so that's the thing. Last year we did win the wheelie contest. But at the cost of struts. We bent the front
The
struts.
answer is no.
You know what?
You're supposed to just say no.
So many people have asked me if I'm going to win the wheelie contest. Well, last year it was $2,000. That was all the money I won last year, like for the entire year. So that was awesome. But yeah, so we're running 26's tonight, and I tried to escape Ryan Mitchell and Casey Max, but he's running 26's as well, unfortunately. We even got to escape CJ. He's in 26's.
Yeah, you and CJ love her around here.
He's puppy kicking. I'm gonna go tell him. The theory is if I go fast enough tonight on 26's, then I'll enter small tire tomorrow. But I entered Run What You Brung tonight just to get some extra passes. But I'm just gonna go as fast as I possibly can and see how far it gets me. So
No wheelies.
no wheelies, hopefully not. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, it'll be fun. We've only been on 26's on front side good stuff, so I don't know how much that's going to affect my tune-up. I have a lot of data here. We've raced to this track more than any other track. I'm confident in that, but you know, I don't know how much it's going to change my tune-up. We'll find out after first round.
Then, do you have any of the data from War in the Woods? Billy won on 26's?
Just one pass.
Just one, that's all? Alright, so, that's fine. That's fine.
That was an interesting two-step.
Tommy's here to kick ass and chew bubblegum, and he's all out of bubblegum.
And not win the wheelie contest.
See, this
No
is why
wheelies.
Tess needs to do the intros, because she's way better. She gets to the point. Anyways, yeah, I'm going to start working on my tune-em-up, and we got driver's meeting in 30 minutes. Are you backing me up tonight?
I think Chris is backing me up tonight.
Well,
Chrissy.
we should put Chris behind and you out front so we can start practicing.
Yeah, so
Alright.
stare at Allison.
Yeah, she's steal the show. She doesn't like
You guys
attention.
don't. I got it. Everybody does that to me. Feel
Very
good?
nice. Yep. No issues. Yep. Built 7.8 like I asked it to. No more, no less. I'm actually building off of a Little Gangster 60 foot because, like I said, like if you compare what it takes to go, let's say I'm trying to go a mid 130 60 foot, which is pretty standard for a first round here. On a 28 with this 370 gear, it would take, I mean, I've left on 10 pounds here before. So now with during the Little Gangster stuff, I'm leaving on 8 pounds and going the same 60 foot. And I was doing the Little Gangster stuff on a 26. So that mechanical advantage, the smaller rollout, affects the gearing, the converter, everything. And it just takes less boost to get it moving. So I don't think I'm gonna need to leave on 10 to do what I'm trying to do first round. We're gonna test the theory. Hopefully I don't completely miss it, but you know, I do have an extra 130 pounds in the car, you know, that I didn't have for Little Gangster stuff. Now, after 60 foot, the tune is completely different. Like my boost curve goes back down on the transition and then ramps back in smoothly. So that's typically what I do here, and it works well. And typically through the rounds, I get rid of that dip a little bit at a time. As you 60 foot harder and you get that momentum of that transition, you don't need to pull as much power. But you know, the starting line is pretty questionable. Like the track has a lot of rubber, but it's like never been scraped, so it kind of balls up and goes out from underneath the tire, so it's kind of deceiving. So especially with it's 90 degrees all day. Now we're gonna start racing at 8 o'clock. Sun should be down. 26's runs third, so there, I think True Street and one other class gets to run before us. So there should be some rubber down, some fresh new rubber, and we'll kind of watch it as some pairs go down, and I'll adjust accordingly, like we always do. But yeah, I don't know. We're just gonna try and go as fast as we can, like I said. And I have a ton of data here. I've built off, just not on 26's. So muxing and matching some data logs, but I think we have a decent idea of where we should be. And I have a really good drive shaft curve, so if I miss it, should be able to catch it. I'm gonna go for driver's meeting.
Descend into the top of the track.
Well, the tune-up was gross, but we won.
It went down a lot better than the other guy.
Well, yeah, but it was gross. I pedaled like twice. The front end was too tight, and it just felt like it didn't get a hold of anything right off the leaf. I went up 610. That's just gross.
Beautiful.
That was terrible.
It was the most beautiful thing.
Sketchy there, Billy.
We'll start it right.
now to Run What You Brung.
Yep, we got CJ. What do you know?
CJ?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I missed that.
So again, we got
Gosh dang.
It was a good lick. I mean, for
It looked better in your first one.
oh, that's way better. He got me by about a car. Might have been just the difference between me being on a 26 and him being on a 28. I mean, I don't know. Like, I made a good pass. We got a good tune-up for 26s. I gotta see what it is. That's not bad. We gotta do better, but it's not bad. We gotta figure out the 60 foot a little better. I mean, we're on a good path. Just gotta.
I was just testing for 26s, that's all. You definitely look like you improved that one.
I'm behind a round because I missed so bad on the first round. If that would have went my first round, then, you know, my second pass right there would have been a lot better. But I collected nothing from that first pass. But that's all right. We got a free run and Run What You Brung, and it wasn't free, but we have a good tune-up for 26s. I know what I need to do. A few more adjustments. Got to work on the 60 foot. It was a lot better, but we need to go faster. But hey, I mean, we were within a car of a really fast, like CJ's fast. He's been here a lot. We always go back and forth, and I mean, like I said, he put a 28 on for Run What You Brung. I don't have that luxury, so maybe if I was on a 28, I could have gave her a little more out the back, but you know, we're still just trying to figure it out.
On to the next one.
Yep. All right, guys, we're headed up for second round of Gangster 26s. We tightened up the front one click. We took tire pressure out of the front tires, and we tightened the rear rebound. It's hitting the tire a little excessively, and I think it's cupping the tire. I've been adding tire pressure, but I'm gonna add another ½ pound right here, because here's the thing, this is about the same tire pressure I was running at, you know, the speed promotions races, but right now it just looks like it's wadding it up, probably because the added weight, but also we had the shocks really loose for last weekend at Quaker, and but now we went ahead and tightened them up, trying to slow everything down a little bit. And we're just trying to 60 foot a little harder and get to that transition as fast as we can. I think we got Nick Clutters, so should be a good race. We're down to, I think, 6 or 7 cars already. It wasn't that many to begin with, so just gonna keep it rolling. We're out of Run What You Brung, which is fine. I got my one hit that I wanted, and now I can just focus on 26s, and we're not so running so fast, so I'm not mad at it. We're gonna go ahead and get ready to head up there.
is glued to that track. And Ryan White all the way. Ryan and Rotten Apple.
was a good pass. Definitely the best by far. I thought it was going to go faster on the draggy, but like it's still saying I'm only going 141 60 foot and 570 at 128. So yeah, I'm a few numbers shy of where I want to be in the 60 foot. According to this, in the car it feels like it's leaving decent, but like, I mean, it's tough to tell.
Any changes you're gonna make? You're still thinking about it.
Well, I think our rebound chains in the back helped a lot. So we're gonna see what the shock data looks like here. I'm gonna keep turning up on the 60 foot because it clearly wants more. And I think the track's getting really good. I mean, it's not getting worse, I know that.
What'd you think of that?
Oh, I don't know. I drew you, by the way. I don't even do that.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, we're down to 3 cars.
Well, damn. Let's start closing this so you don't see the EQ.
Doesn't matter.
What round?
We're in the semis.
Here. Oh, yeah. Okay. There are 3 cars, so we're only here.
I'm left lane, you're right lane.
Oh. You still think right lane's better?
I don't know. I just made 2 hits in the left and it came around pretty good.
Man, I gotta take on King 26.
Shoot.
Really? You guys drew each other already?
We're down to 3 cars. Brian Way got the bye.
Oh, I got the bye.
Yeah. It was between Ryan and Ryan. Either way, no good for me.
It's really weird I didn't get a bye. I must not have bribed him enough this weekend.
Saving it for tomorrow.
Oh, saving the bye for tomorrow? No, that doesn't. I can still drive both days. It's okay.
It's okay. We just had an hour and a half of downtime, probably like an hour. I guess the car went through a house down the road and the EMTs had to go help with that, but we're finally back in action. Dude's setting in a little bit. We don't care. We're leaving the tune-up alone. We turn it up. We're hoping to run like a mid 550. Big jump from what we've been going tonight, but I know how to do it on a 28. We'll see if the 26 can take it, but that's the best shot I got. Ryan's flying, we know that.
He always is.
Always is. So we got to make our best pass we can, and if I overpower it, it is what it is. I'd rather overpower it than underpower it. I turned it up. Hopefully it takes it. That's all I can say.
It took it all. It took it.
It took every bit of that initial.
That's good, right?
Gave him hell. We're out on him and am I?
Yeah.
Something's wrong with the trans.
It might be transmission. It might be transmission fluid.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. We were leaking it too. It's fine.
Yes.
What is that?
What? Have you found? Oh, that's my snail trail. Yeah, I made a
It
mess.
stinks over here.
I know, dude. The whole facility is gonna smell like transmission fluid for a week. I hope I didn't ruin the track. I mean,
They didn't.
The track's fine. It's the return road. It was. I mean, like, it was so sticky. It was trying to pull my shoe off when I was backing you back. Like, and that's like.
I can't believe it's not wheeling because the shock settings are loose for how much power I'm leaving on. I got 3 weight bars in it.
It's the gear. Just the gear,
Yeah,
I
it's the
think.
gear. Ooh, I think my dump valves just fell off. That's all. I think it rubbed the dump valves off.
Well, hey,
I think it just rubbed the dump valves off.
that's no biggie. The pan looks fine.
That's what I heard under the car. So that's all it is. The dump valves just fell off.
Well, hell, that's an easy fix.
Where is it all coming from, though? Because it's still all hooked up.
I mean, it might just be from the. I don't know. That's a lot of fluid that come from just.
I don't know if it broke. Oh, well, the fittings are loose.
Yeah, I might just be.
That
all
fitting
it
is loose and gouged. Well, it's not severe. The transmission didn't get hot. I parked it. It was 167 degrees, and it still had reverse. Still had all the gears, so I think we're fine. Vickers Battle Axe just taking the abuse, baby. Doesn't care. So Saturday morning, we loaded the car back up, and we ended up getting a bunch of rain that ended up canceling the event. But we did get to sit back and watch the downhill Barbie Jeep race, which was pretty entertaining. We ended up covering it all for you guys. We hope you enjoy it.
Solid start. We're starting to build a little momentum there. A little bit sketchy. Coming around that big right-hand sweeper. He is on the pipe. Dead. Yeah. Wow, we got an 11.2.
That was pretty good.
We got 11.2 from Kinsey. And man, that is a big pusher right there. Man, he's coming in hot. Little tall. Oh, he's on 2 wheels. And he goes down. He runs it up. He's got a wheel. Oh, and he is going to roll. Wait, what the hell came off the hubcap? All right, so he finished. And she's on it. Caitlin, nice and steady. Oh, here she comes in. Damn, she is on it. She was on it. Hell. Oh my God, 11.7. Come on, Boo Boo. Come on, Boo Boo. She puts Boo Boo in the pink Jeep. That is just what a woman that dominates a relationship does. Oh, will it be the time to be? Pushers send him. Hosner in the John Deere. What in the hell is on the front of that thing? Through the finish line, and he keeps it rubber side down. Will it be enough? And they're on it. Oh my God! She drives like her brother. Whoa! Oh my goodness! Oh, we've got him upside down. Let's get some hill workers over there right now. Let's hope to God that they're both okay. They get it tipped up. The clock is still ticking. Let's see how much time we got on the clock. We're at 33 seconds. Sweet Tits right now is not even in the vehicle. And Julie, look at this. Julie doesn't even realize she's wrecked. Okay? She has no clue. She's not even got her hands on the steering wheel. My God. Jeff's in the car leaving. Jeff is in the car leaving. He's going, I'm out of here. And a big push. Oh, the pusher went down. What is this guy on? Oh, I love this. He is hooked up right now. He's got this figured out. He's through the finish line. He absolutely goes head over heels in the finish line. And he's on it. Coming out of the gate a little bit sketchy. Hugging that right-hand side. Oh, he looks to be in trouble, but he keeps it to the finish line. He comes in sideways. Man. And Derek Grunt oh, look at this. Look at this. He's a little tall on this unit, but he has somehow managed to keep it hooked up. Whips it around and almost takes out our camera crew and lands on his back to finish the run. And lands a big rig. Oh, he is in trouble. He was in trouble, but he saves it, trying to get stopped, loops it around. Isn't enough. It was a great run at 10.5, a solid push. He went with a solo pusher, and he's going to hook the right hand side, trying to keep it.
Oh, he's a little hot.
on four
Wow, that was
wheels,
graceful.
and he made it look easy. And here he comes. Oh, he's going full Barbie Jeep. Hell yes, he is. Listen to this thing wind up. Comes up. He was going so fast it lifts the hood. And two pushers for Alan Clutters. Man, he is hauling the mail right here. Alan Clutters, doors open. And yes, a great time. Let's take a look at the clocks. And here comes Jake Johnson laid back. Look, this thing is a race car for this hill. We might have a new fast time race, fans. Will it be enough? Oh! He settles down and turns in a 9.6 and a 9.9 for a 9.7. Morgan Ferris. Morgan Ferris goes head over heels right now. And I think she might. That looks like a solid collarbone fractures, what that kind of looks like. And here comes, my God, what is this? Alex Royster going full send. Even has the full face shield helmet to keep aerodynamics down. And here comes the Barbie Princess carriage, my God. Only in America. Oh, we are on it. We are on it. He flips over, upside down. Let's hope he's okay. We get the track officials over there right now. All we can see are his feet right now. Oh, he's able to walk it off, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what the time is. And here comes Durham, man. He's got his work cut out for him. We've got a smoking fast 8.48 for the fast time. Boy, he is smooth. He comes flying out of the Jeep. What in the heck is he thinking? You know, you can use your brakes. And here comes Scotty Stroud, sponsored by Happy, I do believe. Scotty is coming. Scotty is pummeled by his own Jeep. His Jeep is taken off by himself. Scotty's trying to pull himself together, walking over to the Jeep right now. Will he have the courage to take this Jeep to the finish line? He is going to walk the Bronco down. No, he's going to ride it down, ladies and gentlemen. Scotty Stroud, thank God. Mark, get set, go! Here he comes now, Lynchfield. On the nitrous injected, what is that, a Peterbilt? A Mac? And let's see, it's a solid time. Get set, go! And Jason Terrell coming out of the top of the hill, hot right now, trying to keep his feet out front. Little style points there to him. Is it enough? It is not. A 9.2 and a 9.4. That means your first ever champion is going to be Calvin Fury with an 8. Oh, we got one more?
We got an extra. Last minute. Dark horse.
We got a last minute entry. All right, so final run here. Caitlin coming down. Caitlin coming in hot. Oh, she catches the inside. It is pummeled. She's absolutely pummeled. She's not going to stop there. She's going to try and get inside and finish it. Here she comes. Here she comes. She makes it through. And Ryan Mitchell gives her a time of 17.5. Oh yeah, here we go. All right. This is what I'm talking about. This is exactly what I had in mind. Oh yeah.
Revan's racing.
Contact.
Uh-oh. Oh my God. He said, watch out. No, wait. That's got to be worth, like, some points. I don't know. He just dunked himself. He sacrificed himself because he was getting ready to take out all the people at the bottom. He was like, well, I'm going to go into the tire. Oh my God. Still had a little bit in it. Probably a few quarts. A whole
decided to drain it out just to make sure fluid still looked good, and also so you know how much was in there when you're adding fluid.
Yeah, I didn't want to get lost in the sauce. Like, I didn't want to like just add what it needed. Like, I'd rather just drain it out, and I want to make sure that it wasn't really flaky or nothing. Like, fluid looks really good. It doesn't smell burnt or nothing, so that's good. It still had a good bit in it, actually. I mean,
You said it was just getting a little weaker towards the end when you were...
yeah, so when I parked it, it was like, first of all, I could smell it. I knew something was wrong, and I heard a clunking on the ground. Like, I was like, what is going on? You know, like, I'm like, critical speed? I was like, what happened?
Don't even say that.
Yeah, but I got out of the car. Somebody had came up and said, you're leaking a lot. I said, yeah, okay, well, I know what it is. It's transmission fluid. And, yeah, so it looked like we sprayed out every bit of what we had, but when I parked the car, I wanted to make sure, I'm like, okay, I know it's transmission fluid. Let's see if it has reverse, just to make sure, like, something isn't majorly wrong. And it still did have reverse, but it was starting to get weaker and weaker. I was like, okay, so we're just leaking a lot of fluid out of somewhere. And my first thought was we cracked the pan going up, which has never happened. I've made so many passes there, and I thought maybe we just drug the pan. But honestly, like, the oil pan and the transmission pan hang about the same height, but they are lower than any part of the frame on the car. So if something was gonna drag, it would be the trans pan. But this thing doesn't sit that low. I mean, it would take a lot of force to bottom out. But I mean, I was worried because the previous round I did loosen up the front shock compression, trying to get it softer over the bumps. And I also lowered the front tire pressure, which will slightly lower everything, but so I didn't know if that's what did it. It seems nothing looks scraped. I think it literally just fell off. So just so random, like.
Well, glad it happened in the shutdown then, or on the return road, really.
I guess the bolts on the bracket just loosened up. We're missing one of them, and I don't know, just really random. It's one of those things where, you know, we had this thing on the lift before the race and looked over everything, but just one of those things that you don't.
It's been like that forever.
Yeah, like, why would the dump valve be all of a sudden loose? Like, it doesn't, I don't know, just random. It happens, I guess, you know, but I'm glad the fluid looks clean. It still had a lot in it. Like I said, like, when I parked the car, it was only 167 degrees on the trans temp, so I wasn't too scared about it, but, you know me, I like to tear shit up, so I was worried. I was like, oh God, like, what did I do?
Oh, jeez. So you guys are just going to cap it off now? Because you don't use the dump valves?
Yeah, I don't use them. So it spools pretty quick because we got a loose-ish converter. So it spools fast, which is a lot of times what people are using a dump valve for, or, you know, just to loosen up the converter for, like, no prep stuff. But I've never messed with it. I don't use them, so I guess we'll just take them off. All right, guys, I'm going to try and do this outro without spinning around. See the comments, everybody's saying they're getting seasick with me spinning around all the time in my outros. So we're gonna try and stay still. I think we did all right for what we got down there at KD. 26 is a really fun class, but you know, there's this misconception, I feel like, that people think it's supposed to be the slower class, and if you see normal small tire cars hopping in 26s, it's like puppy kicking, but that's just not the case. It's just a new class, and in my opinion, the advantage is maybe you just don't need as much horsepower because there's less, you know, the tire is smaller. You put down, you can only put down so much power. So, you know, my thought is you just don't, you might be able to get away at some of these surfaces in a 26 class. You don't need like a boosted big block or nothing. So it does slow the class down a little bit, but your fastest guys in 28s are going to dominate 26s. That's just how it is. You know, the class is already getting, you know, everybody's trying it out. A lot of people are enjoying it. It is a fun class, you know what I mean? It's a new challenge for everybody. And, you know, it is a little bit different than 28s. The car acts just a little bit different, but it is very fun. And we will try to keep doing more 26s stuff. But yeah, it was awesome getting them to line up against Ryan and the Firebird. He gave me so much advice over the weekend that I truly appreciate. I don't know if he watches our videos, but if you are watching, Ryan, thank you so much. I watch all his videos trying to soak up all the knowledge I can. And, you know, it's just always fun to hang out at the track. He's one of the nicest guys in no prep racing and drag racing. So, you know, thanks to them, and awesome race. I got to step up my game. We got to do something. You know, we're working with what we got for now. I'm not sure what race we're going to be at next. We're looking at probably the backside race at National Trail Raceway. I don't know. I'll have to look at the calendar and see what other options we have. But we're also looking at getting into working on the Dart and the Dakota a lot more coming up in the next couple weeks. Kind of shifting our focus back on the Mopar stuff. So we're gonna have a video out soon. We've already started working on Allison's stuff again. We'll probably have a midweek upload, probably Wednesday or Thursday out on that. So I know a lot of people have been asking about it. I've been hogging up the channel with all my Chevy junk. So I appreciate you guys for sticking with us. And one other thing I wanted to comment about was the ads on the videos. I know a lot of people don't like them, but I do want you guys to understand, you know, you can skip them, doesn't matter. I hope you guys can just cope with it and deal with it. The sponsored ads that we're doing on the videos has been a huge help for Allison and I. It's been a complete game changer. You know, I know they're kind of annoying. They're all over YouTube. But, you know, we're trying to make a living and we're trying to figure this out, you know what I mean? And we want to make our cars faster. We're trying to get back on top, and we're going to do whatever we got to do that, you know what I mean? And some people genuinely don't mind them. Some people are tired of them, and I completely understand that. I'm trying not to do them every video. We only want to do like 2 a month, 3 a month if we can, you know. But I appreciate you guys for sticking with us. You know, we're just trying to make it, that's all. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for the continued support. And we're really excited for the rest of this summer. We got a lot of good races we're trying to hit, and we're excited. So thank you guys for watching. See you in the next one.